In 2022, Southern Nevada will see its water supply cut by 7 billion gallons, about 10% of our total allocation. To put it in perspective, that's more water than all the Strip resorts use in an entire year combined. 20 years of dwindling flows from the Colorado River due to a megadrought have caused Lake Mead to drop, forcing the first ever federal water shortage declaration and this mandatory cut.
Today, we are faced with serious challenges.
The good news, the Southern Nevada Water Authority has proactively prepared for this situation and has taken vital steps to protect our local water supply. A ban on non-functional grass and the construction of new infrastructure like the low lake level pumping station ensures the valley will continue to have reliable water service during the shortage and beyond.
We can't meet these challenges alone.
To address long-term effects of drought in the West at the federal level, United States Secretary of Interior Deb Haaland, along with Representatives Dina Titus and Susie Lee, gathered at the Springs Preserve recently and met with Water Authority General Manager John Ensminger.
There is an urgent need to minimize the impacts of drought and develop a long-term plan to facilitate conservation and economic growth, because drought doesn't impact just one community, it affects all of us, from farmers and ranchers to city dwellers to tribes.
Discussed was the new $1.2 trillion federal infrastructure bill, which has more than $8 billion dedicated to address water and drought in the West. Among the projects of benefit to our community is a wastewater recycling facility in Southern California that, once operational, will allow Nevadans to keep a larger share of water in Lake Mead.
Hundreds of millions of dollars to help Las Vegas and our partners on the Colorado River address the challenges of drought, climate change, and aridification in the West.
It's a two-way process. You've got to have it vertically, that means every level of government has to work on it, and horizontally, that means it's got to be a regional approach.
We all live this. We live the effects of climate crisis here in Southern Nevada. Lake Mead is at the lowest level it's been since it was built.
Nevada is doing its job in this federal shortage situation, conserving and reducing outdoor watering. We must continue to do so and face the new reality that drought isn't a short-term situation, but a permanent way of life.